Gets it out quickly to the left side.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's got room to run. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Boy, what a great job of using his speed. Get him on the edge, allow him to be able to pull away from people, pick up big yards, and come up with a nice first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And the single back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Here's the option play. And the quarterback keeps it here. Has the first down and more. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. How about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this
touchdown, Florida. They draw first blood in this national title game. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kirk.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Second down and goal. It's press coverage now from these DBs. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
It's third and goal early in this championship game, and they punch it in and take a quick lead. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Wow, you talk about drama to start this game. These guys drive the length of the field. Third down, they come close to getting it in. And now we're at fourth down. You're on the road trying to set the tone. What do you do?
Back to pass. It's Lagway. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. They strike first in this national title bout. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Caught over the middle. It's Hale. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. It's a shotgun run call. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Get set.
To throw, it's Simpson. Grab down the middle, it's Williams.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Trying to find room. It's Miller. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Can he get there on the ground? They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
That coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for fourth down. Back in motion now. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The sure hands, it's Williams. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the handoff. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Important second down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Thrown to the end zone. Touchdown, tie, as they answer with their first score of this title game. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got his man wide open. Now here he goes. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. After a promising start, we hope that both teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. He's going to hand this off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a run to the left. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
He's got it right near the end zone. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Dropping back. It's Lagway. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense already has one 4th down conversion. They do it for a second time. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. A handoff to the back. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense operating from the pistol. He'll hand it off. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. With the catch, it's Williams. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on 3rd down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. On the ground, it's Miller. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. He's going to take off. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, the pressure just couldn't quite get to him there. They forced him out to his right on that bootleg, but give him credit. He held his poise, looked at the entire field, couldn't find anybody open. Then he just pulled it down and picked up a nice gain.
Looking for a gap. It's Bama. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Dameon Pierce more recently, but even guys like Yr1 and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A play action, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. Gets some space around the 30. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
It's an option look. The Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to...
And he will score. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, this quarterback seems to be feeling it right now. That's his 2nd touchdown pass in this game. Doing a great job of reading coverage and getting the ball out of his hands on time.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Return starts from inside the 5. Returner tackled right there. That's when we start the drive. starts this drive in the shadow of their own end zone. Gonna run it. It's Washington. Breaks into the clear. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To the air, it's Simpson. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Drop him back. Looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Receiver in motion now. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Webb. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Webb. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Here's the throw deep downfield. He dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And he's got it. 57 yards out and never in doubt. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they come close to hitting a big one here to start this second half of the national championship. And even though they missed that, I think it gives you an idea of they're going to open up this playbook. You might as well leave it all on the table when you're playing for all the marbles.
He's looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. Yr1. Touchdown, Bama.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll try the option play here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. The quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Nice grab. It's Wilson. Breaks loose at the 45. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and the receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Pressure is coming. Looking deep to the right side. He's got it at the 15. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. They come up 2 yards from the goal line. Can they punch it in here on 3rd down? Design quarterback run. And they've got him.
All right, now what are you going to do here? You have enough confidence in your offense to punch it in from the 1? These are the kind of scenarios you practice over and over during the week. This head coach has got a big decision here to make.
There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Across the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown. Crimson Tide. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Chris, what a job by this defense. 4th and goal near your own goal line. The defense steps up and makes a play and takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. The lead is now full, 21-17. scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Back to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field. It's Simpson. Lets it fly out of the wideout. That is broken up and incomplete.
Just all around great defense here. Everybody's covered downfield. Really, the quarterback doesn't have anywhere to go. He tries to force it in before the ball can get thrown downfield. How about the big man getting up, climbing a ladder, and knocking that ball away?
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do, and Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler,
He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. He'll be out of bounds, but a crucial interception here in a tight game.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Touchdown, Gators, to put them on top now. When they had a short field, the offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Make the extra point and go up 6. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the handoff. It's Young. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and another incompletion.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Here comes the punter onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the move now. Using his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Getting set. Here's second down. And there's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on third and short. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. It's an out route. The catch made. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Good catch just past the first down line to allow the drive to continue. It's a nice play by the quarterback and wide receiver there.
And the Gators with first and 10 here. And he'll set up to throw. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. we head to the final quarter of this showdown, we're going to find out who can really make the plays when it counts the most. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the wideout goes in motion. Using his legs, it's Webb. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down in the 15.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base. I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up. Looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He knocked through the PAT. It's now a 13-point lead here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Simpson. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side, and it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw it again. Delivers quickly to the left side, and it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, it's Simpson. throws to the tight end. And that's a third straight misfire.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody.
He's in the clear. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
What a really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. Here we go. National championship game, fourth quarter. One possession game, Kirk. Let's see who's going to step up.
Well, the stakes can't get any bigger. The offense has done their job to give themselves a chance. But what about their opponent? What about the other side? How will they handle this pressure? Late in the game, they still have the lead. I want to see what their plan of attack is and how aggressive they might be willing to be.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. They try to run it with the option. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. To throw, it's Lagway. Pop over the middle, it's Clark. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
But we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
We reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Looking to scramble to his left. That's ruled in. It's Wilson. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Clock with the running game. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Slams right into a wall. They got it for a loss.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving, but there's still a lot of work here on third down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands and work his magic.
A national championship right in front of them. The offense can keep the football away here. Takes the handoff. It's Daniels. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Short pass finds the tight end.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short gains are not going to help you.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Williams. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offense coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
Looking for a late deep shot. And it's almost picked off. He trusted his arm, but a risky throw. Almost his second interception today. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking for a man. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Touchdown, tie. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Chris, just a great job by this offense. Now, I think it's a little bit too late here. They're not going to be able to have a chance to come back, but I think it says a lot about the character of this football team that they're fighting to the very end.
Automatic in the PAT. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ballgame.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. We're the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. As you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Florida Gators.